Jumbo fellow adventurers, it's Mike Dooley. Time for a spiritual tune-up and a really great question posted yesterday on Instagram. Please post your questions below on either Facebook or Instagram, and they could be my talking point at a future spiritual tune-up. Thank you all, by the way, for all the engagement, the stars, the waving, the hearts. Fills my heart. Really does. So today's question. Some spiritual writers advise to ask for a sign that you're on the right path, like an owl, if you should buy a particular house. But if you're expecting to see owls, you'll manifest them. And if you're not manifesting them, you may perpetuate not manifesting them based on what your present focus is on or not on. How do you know, Mike, a sign is really a sign and not something you created? A very slippery slope. I am not a proponent of asking for, looking for, or using signs in any way, shape, or form. Could they work? Absolutely. We live in a universe of order, and if your faith is really strong, but that's not enough. If your faith is really titanium and you're ultra clear, then use signs and they will never fail you. Okay, but very tricky. A better approach for choosing which way to go when there's a fork in the road of life is intuition. It's a muscle to begin developing right now. I mean, no matter what it is you're doing, no matter where it is you're going, constantly tune in. Does this feel right? Does that feel better? What makes the most sense? I strongly advocate intuition stirred by logic. Don't rely on logic alone. It should always be a backseat driver to intuition. But you can stir up possibilities and get your mind, reeling by using a little bit of logic and then feeling all the infinite possibilities. Stir it up some more. Get creative. What if? What if? Maybe now, maybe later. Stir it up and work that intuition muscle. Intuition is easy to use. It's easy to get better at. It's always there. And best of all, there will be no sense, no feeling that you're giving your power away. Because too often, living in a world as we do, where we feel like it's us and the world, when you ask for a sign, it generally feels like you're asking for the universe or God or the angels to send you a feather. There goes your power, with the wind taking the feather away with it. Don't give away your power. And because I have these feelings on signs, I wrote a note from the universe many, many years ago that will lead me into my final point on clarity and its critical importance. This brief note from the universe went like this. If you have to ask for signs, let this need of yours be a sign that you should make haste very, very slowly. For all the reasons I just gave. Now, here is the kicker. I told you signs will work when you have faith that it's titanium. That's the easy part. And you have clarity that's crystal clear. For example, what if your question was poorly phrased? Is this my house? Should I make an offer on this house? Great yes or no question, right? What if the answer is, hell to the yes, baby, that's your house, but not for 12 more months? Meaning, if you make an offer on that house right now, it's going to go south, it's going to go bad, and somebody else is going to scoop it up, and circumstances will be scrambled around, and you can't even get it a year from now because you made such a mess and a disaster, and it was embarrassing, it didn't work. What if the answer is yes, but not now? You're going to work on the yes, But because it's not now, it's not going to work out. You're going to feel like you misread your sign. It's just, don't go there. Intuition. Intuition leaves room for more than a yes or no. Intuition mixed with logic will give you some other ways, multiple fronts from which to work the question so that you can ultimately find peace. And in the end, as my mom used to always say, when you don't know what to do, don't do anything until you do know what to do. Okay? So, it's an honor. Thank you so much. Hey, how many of you out there tuned in to the 21-day writing journey that kicked off with its first workshop yesterday afternoon, U.S. Eastern Standard Time? If you were there, please let us know what you thought. Give a shout out. It is not too late to join us. Join and you'll get 4 workshops hosted by myself and Hope Koppelman. You'll get writing practices and exercises from every one of those workshops, PDFs and worksheets, as well as every day for 21 days, you'll get a writing prompt. So check it out. The link is below under this video, and swipe up on Instagram and click my bio for more information. Tally ho, amigos. It's great to be in your company. Hey, Sarah and Diana and Mark and Lynn and Andrea. Great to be with you on Facebook. And Jane, nice to see you on Instagram. Anne, Jeannie, Emmy, it's a pleasure. It's an honor. Tally ho, amigos. How do you know a sign is really a sign and not something you created? Question mark. I didn't end the video. Are you kidding?